Nathaniel Bandy. Striving for originality.
Boy, Mario Kart Wii, a pretty sick game. So sick that I'm gonna say the top 10 tracks, in my opinion, that are the best. No retro tracks because I fucking said so. So without further ado, let's go.
Number 10.
Starting off the list is Luigi Circuit, a pretty basic track, but it has this giant statue in the middle that shows Luigi does in fact get bitches. And you know, I'm a pretty big Luigi supporter. Plus, this shortcut through the buildings are so cool and creative. I imagine what the residents are thinking, seeing a bunch of carts flying through.
Number 9.
Mushroom Gorge. This course is filled with bouncy mushrooms that are so fun to bounce on, but I do have one problem. I'm bad at the video game. I'm so bad, in fact, that I find it nearly impossible to cross these bouncy nightmares. This, compounded with the fact that I use automatic drifting, makes this course way too challenging for me, which is why it's so far down the list.
Number 8.
The tried and true, the classic Rainbow Road. Just overall a really solid track with a great theme. My favorite part is this wave bridge that leads into the area with the half pipes and the two giant holes, especially on lap 3 when it gets super wavy and you can do a ton of tricks on it. I also really love the part right after, because you can either trick on the half pipes or you can just jump over the holes and go over the whole thing. That is if you have enough speed, of course.
Number 7.
Of course, Wario has an entire mine dedicated to making him money. This course just has so much character with all the dips and twists and turns. It really feels more like a roller coaster than a Mario Kart track. You even get to ride right alongside the mine carts, makes a really interesting obstacle. And those, mixed with the narrow roads and non-OSHA compliant amount of guide rails, this track makes for a super fun and challenging course.
Number 6.
Oh boy, a Toad sweatshop. I bet these toads are being paid 5 cents a day to crush racers coming through the conveyor belt section, but putting that aside, this course is really cool. I love the part at the end where you drive through the mud and have to use the boost panels or else you get stuck. That's so creative. Overall, I loved the concept of this track, but it has to be knocked down a few points for paying the toads. They deserve nothing.
Number 5.
A track that advertises itself as a highway seems like it'd be a drag, but it's actually the exact opposite. Weaving through all the traffic gives you major Toad's Turnpike vibes. It makes it feel like Freebird is blasting the entire time you're playing this track. Plus, the bombs on wheels gives you a extra danger that really adds a sense of urgency to the track.
Number 4.
Oh boy, Coconut Mall. This track is incredibly cool. You can drive through a friggin' mall. My favorite part is when you jump off this giant glass ramp into the parking lot. It just feels so epic. The parking lot itself is also really cool. In fact, you get to see even Peter Griffin run you over. Speaking of getting run over though, the boost panels make it super easy to get stuck in an infinite loop of bonking the cars over and over again. Which makes it a little bit annoying.
Number 3.
This track is really beautiful with the fall aesthetic, as well as having an incredible concept. I mean, you drive on a freaking tree, and eventually you have to drive past 2 giant wigglers blocking the path. The best part, though, is definitely the bridge at the end.
Well, here we go! Come on! Come on! Come on! Yeah, there we go. Good speed, good speed.
Number 2.
Boy, where do I even begin? DK Summit starts off by punching you in the face and shooting you straight out of a cannon, just in case you didn't think it was extreme enough. Right after that, you get to the Jack-Off Hills.
Well, here we go! Come on!
And right at the end, you have to weave in between the Shy Guys with this giant half pipe while tricking around. It's just an incredible track overall.
And now, the best Mario Kart Wii track is...
Oh shit, I didn't do number 1 yet. Fucking Luigi Circuit. Yeah, Luigi Circuit. Luigi Circuit is actually my favorite track in the game. It's themed after Luigi, and I like Luigi, and yeah, it's pretty good.